Nikola Jokic continues to take his stats and his game to new heights. In Sunday's 122-120 win over the Dallas Mavericks, Jokic was masterful. He finished with 37 points, 18 rebounds, 15 assists, and 3 steals in 38 minutes. And this marked his 4th straight triple-double and his 6th this season, which is a league best. And that stat line was the first time a player has recorded 37 plus points, 18 plus rebounds, and 15 plus assists in a game. Denver, they needed all of Jokic's contributions in this one, as it was a close game in the final 8 minutes. Kyrie Irving, he played out of his mind. He finished with 43 points, and he made a bank shot to give the Mavs a 120-118 lead with 139 left. But then Jokic had a tying tip-in ahead of Michael Porter Jr.'s game-winning shot with 7 seconds left. The Nuggets, they've won 5 in a row. Nikola Jokic continues to put up insane numbers. And this is what Nuggets head coach Michael Malone said about Jokic. We're all running out of words, adjectives, and ways to describe his greatness and his impact. I think the simple way to say it is, he's the best player in the world. That's the best way you can say it, in my opinion. Jokic this season is averaging 29.7 points, which is 4th in the NBA, 13.7 rebounds, which is 1st in the NBA, and 11.7 assists, also 1st in the NBA. In this one, I'm going to be talking about Nikola Jokic and why we have never seen anything like him. If y'all can do me a favor, smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. And shout out to today's video sponsor, BetUS. So Jokic during the Nuggets 5-game winning streak has put up 37, 18, and 15, 30, 11, 14, 23, 20, 16, 28, 14, 13, 27, 69. The Nuggets were a plus 77 in his 185 minutes, a minus 32 without him in 55 minutes. Jokic, I know it's so early to be talking about MVP, but he is the clear-cut favorite to win MVP this early into the season. You look at Jokic, he's won 3 NBA MVP awards, and he should definitely be on a clear track for a 4th. And I know voter fatigue is real, but you look at the Nuggets, they are 7-3 after an 0-2 start. Who knows if they'll be able to keep it up, but as long as Jokic is there in the middle, they are going to have a strong chance of doing so. And you look at Jokic, he notched the 3rd 30-15-15 game of his career. Only Oscar Robertson has more, and the Nuggets, they swept a 5-game homestand with wins over the Mavericks and Thunder. 2 hot picks to come out of the Western Conference this season. And you look at Jokic and what he means to this team. The Nuggets, I mean, there was a lot of skepticism about this team coming in. They added Russell Westbrook, and they lost the services of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, whose departure was very, very big. And then they basically had to force Christian Brown into the starting lineup, and Brown has done a good job so far. But Denver's bench, as a result, has been arguably the worst in the league. Jamal Murray missed 3 of the 10 games, entered Sunday shooting just 40% from the field. Aaron Gordon has missed 4 games. He's going to be out for the next little bit here. So, yeah, Jokic is carrying these Nuggets right now. And on Sunday, the Nuggets outscored the Mavericks by 13 points with Jokic on the floor. That means they lost 10 minutes. Jokic didn't play by 11. And that's just the fact of the matter with Jokic and what he means to this team. Entering Sunday, the Nuggets were outscoring opponents by over 13 points per 100 possessions with a 128.8 offensive rating, best in the league with Jokic on the floor per CTG. You take Jokic off the floor, and the Nuggets were being pummeled by 28.2 points per 100. So that is crazy. That is a 41-point on-off differential for Jokic, which is absolutely insane. And then you look at the numbers that he's averaging. No one has ever been able to put up 29.7 points, 13.7 rebounds, and 11.7 assists for an entire season. I'm not saying Jokic is going to do that. He probably won't, but who knows? You can't discount anything when it comes to this guy. And the crazy part about Jokic is he's playing so dominant right now that he has given himself a bit of room if he does slow down a bit. And what's really crazy is the fact that Jokic is shooting 56% from 3, and it's not on little volume. So Jokic, I mean, this guy has to constantly be the best player on the floor. He's got to be the best passer, and now he's expected to, hit 3-point shots and be one of the better 3-point shooting bigs in the league. Like, it's crazy. Jokic is bailing out the Nuggets, and 4 out of their 8 wins have come by 2 points, and another was by 5 in overtime. So Jokic, he leads the league with 38 clutch points, and he has just been the difference maker in these games. Like, you look at some of these wins the Nuggets have had in crunch time. If Jokic is not on the floor, the Nuggets lose all these games. It's as simple as that. And Jokic, he's shooting 57% inside the final 5 minutes of 5-point games. And in that win over the Mavs, he scored 11 of the Nuggets' final 16 points. So it's crazy what Jokic means to his team. And that leads me to bring this up, guys. MVP, I mean, it's looking very, very likely, especially if he continues this type of pace, that Nikola Jokic is going to win another MVP, because right now he is my clear-cut pick to win MVP. And you look at Nikola Jokic's odds over on BetUS, he is the clear favorite, but man, like, you got to give Jokic the edge here. I know there's going to be a lot of enticing names in the mix: Jason Tatum, Durant, Stephen Curry's been playing really well, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, I think, is going to eventually find himself in these conversations. But Nikola Jokic is the clear-cut name right now when it comes to this MVP award. So yeah, I'm putting this in. If you want to tail along, you can do just that, guys. Quick shout out to BetUS, today's video sponsor. They're currently offering a 150% bonus on your first deposit and a 125% bonus on your second and third deposits up to $2,000 with the code YouTube150. You look at Jokic over his last 9 games, like, these numbers are just insane. And the other thing I want to point out about Jokic is, yeah, he's carrying the Nuggets. He's been this team's clear-cut best player. He's been the best player on the planet, and it's not even close, but he continues to share the spotlight. He said this, he's like, I hope I can continue to play like this. The team is pulling me into the spotlight, and I appreciate all the guys. Just because I'm putting up not great good numbers, it's not just me. There are a lot of people behind me. He's so humble in that sense, and he's so selfless. And you look at Jokic's 5-year run that he's on, guys, like, this is absurd. Like, this 5-year run, it really can be the greatest 5-year run out of any player when you look at it historically. Like, you go back to 2021, he put up 26, 11, and 8 on 65% true shooting percentage. He got the MVP. Then in 2022, 27, 14, and 8 on 66% true shooting, got the MVP. 2023, 25, 12, 10 on 70% true shooting, and he won the finals MVP. And he should have won that MVP arguably in that year as well. And then in 2024, 26, 12, and 9, 65% true shooting, got the MVP. And now here in 2025, 30, 14, 12, 67% true shooting, and he's probably going to win another MVP. So this is crazy. I don't think we understand what Jokic is doing. We have never seen this before. We have never seen this type of run. We have never seen this type of peak, and he continues to do it, and he continues to find ways to up himself. Like, it's crazy. How can you continuously top yourself when you're putting these type of numbers? So we all need to recognize this. Nuggets fans, NBA fans, everybody. Like, we really got to see this for what it is. And we deeply need to appreciate what Jokic is doing, particularly this season. This great of a start that he's gotten off to. Because we have never seen anything like this before in the history of the game. And Jokic, he is going to just continue to play as well as he is, showing no signs of slowing down. You can't stop him. As long as Jokic is there, the Denver Nuggets are going to have a chance to win the championship. And really, you know, when you look at the Nuggets, they find themselves, I know it's early, 7-3. If they are a top 4 team in the West and Jokic is putting up these numbers, like, give this guy another MVP right now. I do believe Jokic is going to get another one. And really, like, that's when we're going to have some very, very strong conversations, because I already think Jokic is an all-time great. You really can make a case that Jokic is top 10 all time. Like, he's for sure top 15 all time at this point, in my opinion. You can make a case that he's top 10 all time. And then if he gets another MVP, wins another championship, just continues to add to this resume, like, I really am interested to see what he finishes with and where he ranks when it's all said and done. It's going to be fun, because right now it's amazing to speculate what this guy's career is ultimately going to look like and where he ultimately is going to rank. So Nikola Jokic, is an appreciation video for him. Guys, let me know your thoughts to this absurd run that he's on right now. Hit a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and once again, shout out to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. That is it for me. It's Luke signing off. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next one.